Welcome back to DoorKing Tech Tips. Today we will be looking at how to configure the elevator reference table in the DKS Cloud. Let's get started. To get to the elevator reference table, click the plus sign next to your account on the left. Then click on System Information. Now in the System Information screen, click on Elevator Reference in the top toolbar. The elevator reference table deals with visitor access. When a visitor calls a resident and the resident grants access, the system will look at the resident's ER number in the resident screen to determine which elevator to allow access to and for how long. As you can see here, these are the typical default settings for the elevator reference table. For most sites with one elevator, these settings will not need to be changed, unless you want to increase or decrease the time the visitor will have to access the elevator and push a button. This table only needs to be addressed when there are multiple elevators involved in the system. This is because the software automatically defaults the residents to an elevator reference number of 1 in the resident screen. So if we didn't configure the table and left just the defaults, visitors would never be able to use a second elevator. Now I'm going to give you some examples of possible scenarios. The first scenario is the 2 elevator scenario, where we want visitors to be able to get into either elevator and go to the floor the resident lives on, with residents having a default elevator reference number 1 in the resident screen. To allow visitors to enter either elevator and push the resident's floor, we will need to check off elevator number 2 for elevator reference 1 like I have here. The next scenario we will be looking at is a 2 elevator configuration, where elevator 1 goes to floors 1 through 4 and elevator 2 goes to floors 1 through 6. In this scenario, most residents will have an ER number of 1. Only residents on floors 5 and 6 will have an ER number of 2. This way, any visitors of residents on floors 1 through 4 can enter either elevator, and the visitors of residents on floors 5 and 6 can only enter elevator 2. For this scenario, your table should look like this. As you can see, there are many possible configurations. These 2 examples are the most common with our systems. If you run into a complex elevator system, please contact our tech support department at 1-800-826-7493, and we'll see you next time for more DoorKing Tech Tips.